Somebody's here. Maybe me. Nope, it says I go. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, it says I'm going again. Do, 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 do. I don't think they're coming, Rocky. Oh, there's somebody. It must have took it a while to post. There's two people. I'll move this to where? Done good, Wendy. How are you, sweetie? You ain't sitting on them scissors no more, are you? I hope I sleep good tonight. I've had maybe 3 hours of sleep in the last, well, since I hurt my foot. I'm good, Dave. How are you? Both pair in your pocket. I tell you what, sitting on them boogers, you can cut a pucker string. That would be painful. Hey, babe. Will you do me a favor? Will you give me some of that? I'm on live, so I can't leave. I love you. I scrubbed your back. Yeah, it can be rough cutting a pucker string. My foot feels much better today, though. It's tender. No, I don't have any sleepy time tea. I wish I did. I haven't been able to find any at Walmart the last few times I went. But my foot is still purple, but it's just tender now. I can walk on it pretty easy. It just sore. But it ain't enough to bother. I mean, the swelling went way down. So now it just kind of, it's just got a aggravating pain, not a, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at explaining stuff. I figured everybody would be here, but there's Utter. Hey, darling, how are you? And your little dancing goats. No, I don't. I couldn't even tell you what they look like, Dave. So if they grow around here natural, I wouldn't know because I couldn't tell you what they look like. And I ain't just gonna go around start snacking on plants because my luck, I'd grab the poisonous ones every blame time. That's Dana's law. I need to get me some stuff like that. Oh, that was cute. That was cute as it could be. I wish I could figure out how to do stuff like that. I did learn how to put music in a video. Y'all will see that next week. I'm slowly learning things little by little. Boy, I don't like this delay. So what all did y'all do today? I did a craft today, videoed it. Y'all will see it next Friday. Yeah, Friday. Oh man, I ain't learned. I learned how to put music in today. That was it. Or yeah, today. Because I've got most of my videos already uploaded for next week because I knew hubby was going to be on vacation and I wanted to spend as much time with him as I could. Critters and errands. Girl, that sounds like my life. It seems like all I do is critters and errands. Not so much errands, but mainly critters. I try not to leave this place anymore, and I have to. Hey, Tim and Amy, how in the world are you, honey? Y'all doing okay? I had music just at the beginning of where I was talking, but most of it's a silent deal. I'm letting people watch the goats play. And then at the end, I said my end thing I always say. Oh, Rob, I forgot to call Bill. I will, eventually. But what I'm wanting to do down here, I ain't painting this bottom part. I'm putting wainscoting up. And I can't decide what I want. I can't decide whether I want the white beaded board or if I want the wood tone beaded board. I'm thinking I want the wood tone beaded board. It's much better, thank you. It's just tender. But I'll finish that part when I get the money to get my paneling. I think it'll just take it'll take me 2 pieces of paneling to do that side. It'll take 1 full and a partial. I was thinking it would be pretty in the wood. Because I think if I did that crisp white, it would just be too much white, you know? So I'm thinking I'm going to do the wood tone. But when I get the money, I'll finish it. I got the biggest part of it. I don't have to lick that biggest part of that purple anymore. I just had to get rid of most of that purple. But I don't want to waste the paint because the paint's so expensive. I don't want to paint more than I have to because paint is not cheap a gallon. It is expensive. I think Rick said that was like $40-something a gallon. I asked him if it was laced in gold. Well, it'll kind of look like that, just a tinge darker. Just a tinge darker, Dave. I think it's called it's one of the lightest color oaks that you can do. Hey Sonia, I think that's the name of it. It's something light oak. I don't remember. So it'd be just a little darker than that. It would have a little more brown to it than that, but not a whole lot. So that's what I'm thinking I want to do. Oh my. Your mother was a brave woman, Wendy. Oh, well, I can, but I may lose. The other day when I had it. Is that better? Does that work better, Dave? Lord, have mercy on me. I can't even talk tonight. So, now you just get to see my ugly until I get the trim up. And let me tell you, when I took that trim down, y'all, you know how trim is in a mobile home anyway. I busted that crap all to heck. So now, but what I'm going to use for trim, I'm just going to get 1x4s. And hey Chad, and I'm just going to stain them the same color as the beadboard paneling I'm putting up. I think that would look pretty. It's good to see you too, hon. Well, that stuff you won was nice. You named the rooster Sherbert. That cleaned that grill top up pretty darn good. I'm good, Bonnie. How are you, darling? Now watch Bubba come in and say, "You're gonna have to move that camera. All I can see is your eyeballs." Hey, Anthony. How are you, hon? It surprised me he's super clean. Well, that was awesome of them, though. That was very awesome of them. What did they say anything, or do you have to wait a week to get the results, Bonnie? Cool. Tell them you need to make some money. Ask them if they'll be a sponsor. You have to wait. Better. They're just sore now. And they're not a throbbing sore like they were. It's just kind of a, hey, I'm here sore, you know what I mean? Just enough to just aggravate the living fool out of you. So, I mean, they're still purple, but that's going to be a while. I think the reason they turned that purple, though, is because of all the blood thinners and stuff I'm on. Yeah, but it's probably because of all the... Rick can touch me, honey, because of all the blood thinners I'm on, and I'll bruise. But it's due to the blood thinners. But I don't think it would have even bruised. I mean, it might have bruised a little bit if it hadn't have been for the blood thinners. Doing good, bub. How are you? Now's the test of time to see if Bub says anything. Oh. But yeah, the reason it bruised so it looked so bad is because of all my blood thinners I'm on. I mean, it hurt like... It hurt. I am so surprised. God had to have his hand on my mouth because the words that was going through my brain was not the words that come out on film. Oh, that's great, Nancy. Oh, you're going to put up fence posts. I need to get some I need to get some fencing put up. I need to clear out old fences, put up new fences. That's so expensive. And right now I got to worry about getting that building paid off to get that boy in it. That way he can take that person to court. I don't know if he's talking to me or if he's talking to a dog. But my goal is I got to get it paid off, which I only owe $3,600 on it. Get it where there's running water. That way it'd be livable. And everything else would just be luxuries. So if I can get that done, yeah, it is. But I'll have to try to show y'all the cabin one day. I got a lot of work to do to it. Right now Rick's got it piled full of junk. Actually, there should be some videos on what I'll have to do for the water is try to put up gutters and do a rainwater system, because they won't let me put it on this, which don't make sense. They won't let me put it on my meter. Don't know why. It's the same money, you know, but you cannot have two homes on one meter. But to put a meter in, I'd have to give them $1,600 for the meter, and it not be mine. So I'm thinking I can go the rainwater system, be a heck of a lot cheaper. Plus, there wouldn't be a water bill. Worst comes to worst, his tank runs out of water, I can run my water hose over to that tank. You know what I'm saying? Fill the tank up. They are probably about 100 feet apart. So yeah, they're very close together. But if I put him up if I put up a rainwater system, you know, I can always fill the tanks. I'll have to get me the tanks, get my gutters, and I can always fill tanks up out of my water hose. Or I can just put the tanks up and fix him a pump there in the house, and it's running it out of my Well, I thought about that, but if I do, it's a fine. And them nosy buggers come and check. They get out of their vehicle, they walk around my cabin to see if it is connected to the water. Just pees me off, you know. So we can run a garden hose if we have to. And I still got to get him one of those I want to get one of those like Ed has. Does any of y'all watch Prepper Nurse 1? It's like a tankless water heater that has the shower spout. I think I want to get one of those and put in over there. Because, you know, in a cabin, you ain't got that much room. Oh, I know, Sonia. I know. But I've got to get him one of those, I'll have to get him one of those hot water heaters, because they will have to have running water. And I can get one of those little water pumps, you know, like you get for campers, and hook up to it. Hook up to that. Oh, honey, I wish a meter cost $800 here. $1,600 for a water meter here. And it's not yours, it's theirs. I checked into it. I about passed out. I asked them if it was made of gold. My son is going to move into the cabin. I've got to get the cabin. Alright, see you, Chad. I have got to get the cabin ready to be lived in so he can do what he needs to do and no one can say that it's not fit for the kids. So, yeah. So I gotta get that done. I gotta give him a tankless heater. We can make do with 2x4 cabinets starting out. You know, it ain't gotta be fancy. I'll just have to get some countertops to keep the babies from getting splinters and stuff in their hands. Yeah, I'm happy. I've already got a refrigerator. I've got electric, what do you call them? Not really a hot plate. They're like those little electric stoves, 2 burners, that we can set on a cabinet to be used. So that's no big deal. My big deal right now would be getting him. But I have to buy the shower surround, do the plumbing, get a tankless water heater, and a toilet. Yes, it does. I have propane in it. I have one in one of my preparedness videos, Dave. The water heat, the heater I showed, the infrared heater, is what's heating that cabin over there. I have one for here in the house too. Aw, thank you, Bonnie. So, but I think if I can get him a shower surround, the tankless heater, the countertops, because I have 200 gallons of propane over there, so he wouldn't run out of stuff for heat. You know, he wouldn't run out of propane for heat. I've got to finish the insulating in the ceilings and finish the ceilings off. And other than that, it would be livable. I mean, it wouldn't have carpet or flooring. It would just have plywood floors, but floor coverings a blame luxury. It's not a necessity. You know? Oh, you put that one on 3 burners and it'll run you out of that little cabin. You put the infrared heater on 3 burners and it will run you out. Yes, I can paint plywood. And heck, I can go to Walmart and buy a rug to put by the furniture. The tankless hot water heater that I found on Amazon, I think I want to say it was either $129 or $179. I can't remember. But it's cheaper than a regular water heater that you put in a house. And I thought, well, shoot, that's little. That would be perfect, you know? Hey, Frank. but I can't remember. I want to say it was like 100. Well, this one would be, it was propane. Yeah, I'll put contact paper down to start with until I can slowly, you know. Well, he's still working, Bonnie, but we got to get this done. So, oh yeah, I can. Tammy, if I can run electrical, I can do plumbing. Yeah, the one I found, it said it was like a camp heater. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like they use for camping, and it runs off of a propane bottle, but you can still run it off of the. He's feeling better. He's decided he's gonna fight. So, but to fight, we have to have that thing ready. And to fight, it's gonna take his paycheck to pay the lawyer. So, he's putting in as many hours as he can. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he will be home for his week off Tuesday, I think. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, he'll come home Tuesday, and then he'll have to leave out next Tuesday. But he's in better humor, or was. Well, these are for more of a camping situation. And you just hook them up to like a propane tank. Well, I can hook them up to the propane line that's in the house, or that's in the cabin. So, but I'm the one, Rick showed me how to do wiring, and I'm the one that did all the wiring over there except for the ceiling fan, because I'm scared of heights. Rick did the ceiling fan for me. Oh no, honey, I ain't no position where I'm gonna be. I tell you what, I laughed the other day till I like to cry. I went on to that's talking about the blade.com. You can see how much YouTubers make. And it says I'm making anywhere from $29 to $64 a month. And I busted out laughing, and I said, I ain't made none of that yet. Rick put in the ceiling fan and the two attic ladders for me, because I wanted attic ladders instead of ladders that had to be down all the time. I wanted stuff to be able to go up. No, I don't have ads yet. That's why I said I wish I was making money. He's showing me making money, and I ain't got no ads. I haven't even I've hit 2,400 hours. That's all I've hit. I still got over 1,600 hours to go before I start getting any ads. But according to them, I'm making money, and I'm like, I want to see it. from what I gather, on ads, for every 1,000 people that see your video, you get like 50 cents. No, it's for every 1,000 people that sees a video, you get 50 cents. Yeah. Y'all didn't know that? Now some ads will pay more, like those ads that's for like, that runs for like 30 minutes. For every 1,000 people that watches it, you will get like $1 or $2 for one of those 30-minute ads. Yeah, you don't make near as much money as what people think you do. It takes 1,000 views to get 50 cents. And sometimes it's not even, sometimes they don't make that. It depends on what region that is watching the ad. Because some regions that may watch, or that watches that video or whatever, and if they watch the ads, some regions will only pay 25 cents per 1,000. No, you can link your bank account to AdSense. But I looked the other day to try to figure out how to do linking accounts, because when y'all asked me to put my PayPal in there, I couldn't figure it out. I wasn't smart enough to figure out what I needed to do, so I don't know how people do the donate buttons and all that stuff. I have no clue. I'm stupid when it comes to stuff like that. And so, like, people ask me, well, what is your PayPal? I don't know. Isn't it my email address? Well, it won't do me no good, Tammy. They're off. They're not here to where they can show me. I have to be shown. I have to be taught hands-on, or I don't comprehend. After that stroke, I can't comprehend unless I'm actually doing it. Yeah, that's the reason I'm here. Honestly, I did videos and things for my grandsons and my granddaughters to know what Nana did in case, because my health isn't the greatest. Ain't nobody can pay me enough money to make me eat a blamed pepper. I love y'all, but I ain't that stupid. They can't do a live with me, darling. They're over 500 miles away. I just finally learned how to do finally learned how to put music in a video today. And let me tell you, that was an accomplishment. I was like, yay! Oh. Well, the thing of it is, Tammy, you can't even get Super Chat until you have over your 4,000 hours in. And it may be even more than that. Yeah, you got to be monetized to get Super Chat donations. I'm not monetized, so I don't get paid nothing. And super chat, what them people don't realize is every time they do a super chat's taking 30% of that. Oh, I love bell peppers. And I love I love banana peppers. And I love pepperoncinis. But I can't do hot peppers. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, you have to be proud of any accomplishment. Oh, I just learned how to take parts out of videos today too. I learned how to snip and clip. Figure that out. Because I didn't want y'all to have to sit there for 10 minutes waiting for a goat to start playing. So I had to learn how to cut out the middle part to where that would be nice. Hey, Narrowway. It'll be a long time before I get any money. I mean, a long time. I can learn slowly. You know how long it took me to figure out how to snip and clip? I've been doing YouTube now for like 4 years, 4 years. So, and I just now learned how to snip and clip. And before I'd get it snipped and I couldn't figure out how to delete it. I finally figured out how to delete it today. It was something. I tell you, I am not technically savvy. I was laughing one day, somebody told me, said, well, you need to put your wish list on Amazon Public. I looked at them, I said, what? They said, you need to put your wish list on Amazon Public. I said, my wish list is public. They said, no, there ain't no Bitty Boos. I said, no, because it's not under Bitty Boo. I told them, I said, it's under my real name. Amazon don't know me as Bitty Boo. Oh my goodness gracious. You're putting it in the atmosphere for God and others to catch it. Well, I appreciate that. It'll happen eventually. See that Tammy, I can't do that. I cannot ask people. I know people get aggravated at me. I just can't ask. I was raised, you work for everything you get. If somebody sends you something because they want to, that's one thing. But you don't ask. So I can't ask people for it. That's why somebody was saying, because I need to get my chicken house finished. And I have all the stuff to do it. It's just Rick's got a hurt back and I can't lift on it all by myself. And They said, well, you need to put it out there for fellow YouTubers in Oklahoma to come help you. I said, I can't ask. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I finally asked the what do you call it, road show, but I was too late. They was already booked. I am in McAlester, over by McAlester. I'm 25 miles northwest of McAlester. Are you in Oklahoma now? Oh, you're in South Kansas. Oh my goodness, Bubba. You know, if my son gets on here, he's going to be confused when I say Bubba. He's going to think I'm saying him, talking to him, and he's going to say, what? Hey, Eva, how are you, darling? I'm sorry you had a long day. Come in, get you a cup of water, tea, coffee, Coke, whatever. Put your feet up and sit on down and visit. I don't know. I don't know nothing about GoFundMe's. Because I don't ask. Your feet's up watching the last few minutes of the news. Well, I said a prayer for your people, Eva. Did it help? Waiting for hubby to get home. I'm sorry. Of course, my prayer was last night and then late to, it was at 8 o'clock tonight, so he's probably getting off work about the 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Is it an elderly home? Is it an elderly home? Is it like a halfway house? Is it, what do you work at? Oh, wow. Now, see, Betty's had a GoFundMe, Lady B. But I've never had one. Oh, it's a homeless shelter and they can stay for up to 5. Oh, well, that don't surprise me that somebody got arrested then. Because some of them are mean. Some of them people are just mean. You have 36 residents. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, do they just have rooms there? Or do they have to come like down to a community cafeteria? See, that's where they're screwing up. They shouldn't be allowed to drink there. Because a lot of people are mean drunks. I was always a happy little camper when I was drinking, but my sister, you got water in fire water in that little Indian gal, she was mean. Oh, I'm 4 hours from you? Wow. Oh my God, that's horrible. Hey, Dee. He threw a pea jar at you. That's nasty. A 2-burner hot plate. See, I guess maybe that's what you call that I have over there, is a 2-burner hot plate. But I would, to me, it's like a little stove. It's 2 burners. Oh, that's just nasty. Why are people so mean? There's no sense in anybody being that mean. There's just no sense in it. That's just the devil. Oh, yeah, girl. Could you imagine if that thing had went inside your car? Oh, my lands. You went from working in a soup kitchen at a church to the homeless shelter. Yeah, you should have called the cops on him. They think they're entitled. It's sad. Oh my gosh. That's horrible, Bonnie. That's horrible. I feel sorry for the ones that actually hit hard times, that got put out there, but some of them's out there just because of choice. But some are not. And that's what I feel bad for. The ones that's out there not by choice, that just had bum luck hit them. You know what I mean? They stand in the middle of the road and try to stop your car. Oh my God. I'd be calling the cops. If there's a man standing in the middle of the road, I'd stop a long way away and be calling the cops. There's a man out here in the middle of the flipping road. Oh my gosh. Nancy, that's horrible. Dang. Oh, wow. Hey, Tony, how are you? I see you got your concrete finished. I don't remember if I commented or not, but I seen it. Your concrete and your sod, I believe. I seen it. But yeah, I seen. I don't think I've got to see that one today. That one yet. That's the one you just put up today, right? About the splitting firewood. I haven't made it through all my list yet. Of the people I've rang their bell. But I did see your name on there, so I've got to go watch it. Oh my gosh. That's scary. I don't want to go to I don't want to go to no big cities. Mm-mm. Thank God our homeless people down here are docile little creatures. They're very nice. Very well behaved. Okay, yeah, I got it wrote down even. Crow's Nest Lodge. Man. I'm so sorry, Eva. Oh my gosh, Tammy. Yeah, it could have been you. I was in St. Louis. A lot of people asking for money. Now, see, when I drove through St. Louis, it was late at night and I didn't see nobody. So that's probably by the trash cans. Of course, there had been somebody out in the middle of that road trying to stop me. I'd have ran their butts on over. Yes, we are. We are. We are. Now, see, we have like, it bothers me, the homeless veterans. It bothers me to see a homeless veteran. And we have a couple of homeless veterans in McAlester. That they're very well behaved. They're very nice. You know, I don't mind helping them. Well, Eva, I know a lot of people hate him, okay? I know a lot of people hate him. But take it from me. He's done more for our country than any president has done in years. I don't like the man, but I have to applaud him on that. He's working trying to get he's signed a deal to where the veterans do not have to use they do not have to go to a veterans facility to get help. He's trying to help our veterans. He's trying to help everyone. And I mean, we had two choices. That was him or Hillary. And there was no way I was voting for her. There was no, I could not put her in office. I mean, he's done things that I do not approve of. I'm going to be honest with you, darling. He's done things I do not approve of in his life, okay? But he has done more good for our country than any of the other presidents have. And yeah, the vets are still getting a raw deal, but they're getting more than they've ever gotten before. Because my son, and they're getting good doctors now in the VA system. They're actually getting some good doctors in there. Where before they got the flunkies. Now they're getting the good doctors. At least here in Oklahoma, some good doctors are coming in. That's right. If you don't vote, you cannot complain about who comes in. That's right. That's right. But I'm telling you what, I am not. I don't know how to put this. If he hadn't have been elected, we'd have been in a lot worse shape. That's the only way I can say it. You know, if he had not have been elected, there's a good chance that we would be like Venezuela. And there's a good chance we're still heading there, but it's going to take longer. Well, Bonnie, honestly, I hope he does. Yep, Eva. But I'm going to tell you what, we had two choices. That's all we had. We had two choices. It was either Hillary or Donald. And after the stuff that Hillary did, there was no way, no flippin' way I was voting for her. And what the funniest part is, they talk about Trump being racist, okay? That he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that. Well, all these charities that was for the African American people, they all loved Trump because he was the one that donated most of the money to their college funds, to their this, to their that, and everything else. And then all of a sudden, after this crap goes out, the Democrats turns on him and calls him racist. No, he can't. He can't. He has to have people backing him. That's just, I know, I don't know how to say this. Obama, I understand when he first got in there, he tried, and people act like children. Then it got to the point, he was their scapegoat. That's all he was their scapegoat. Oh, they do. They took it too far on Obama. They took it too far on everybody. But except for the Clintons. They did not take it far enough on the Clintons. But I have to say, when Obama first got in there, he tried. He tried. And he got flack. So it was, yes, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Well, then that's all he could do. Well, this president now, it's not a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. You scratch my back, or you do what I tell you to do, or more or less a F you, you know. Yeah, I liked Ronald Reagan too. Been a lot of things. Ronald Reagan was a scapegoat. Oh, Joe come in here? I missed her. Is Joe in here? I miss Joe. I didn't see her, I don't think. I had my mouth open and my eyes closed, I guess. But, you know, I hate to say it, but I will vote for Trump again. I mean, well, I don't hate to say it. It's just I don't particularly like the man, but I like what he's doing. Does that make sense? And I can't stand the things he's done in the past, but he also wasn't laid up drunk off his rear letting people get killed. Somebody being drunk off their rear, not being able to pick up a phone that rang over 200 times, 200 different calls from Benghazi saying, we need help, they're hitting us hard, we need help. And she slept through it because she was drunk. That's all. No. You done screwed up, woman. No. Oh, I shouldn't be talking politics, y'all. I'll probably get a strike. I probably already got so many dislikes it's not even funny. I'm sorry, but Joe Biden ain't worth. Please. It's okay, Eva. You're in Canada, right? Alright, so see, you only know what the news tells you, right? They don't tell you the bad stuff. They'll tell you the bad stuff on Trump. They won't tell you the bad stuff on the Democrats. Everything you hear on the news about the United States, Eva, take it with a grain of salt, darling, because usually what they're telling you is right the opposite. Okay? Because they're doing their darndest to get every country to hate Trump. But the Democrats are doing this darndest to get everyone to hate Trump. Hey, Daily G's. Oh, yes, Bunny, yes, 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 yes. But the only advice I can give to people from other countries, yes, I did. I voted Trump. Because there wasn't no way I could put Hillary in there. Not in good conscience. No, I couldn't do it. But, and another reason I voted for Trump, I'm sick and tired of politicians. I am so sick of politicians. It's not even funny. Yeah, he is. He is. But I will be the first to admit, when Obama first got in there, he tried. He tried. And he got fought, and he got fought, and he got fought. So finally he cowed and gave the Democrats what they wanted. But when he first got in there, he tried. I mean, he tried his heart out, and they broke him because they threw up roadblocks every time he turned around. Same thing they're doing with Trump. They're trying to break him, but I think he's too blame stubborn to be broke. He may fool me. Thank you, Daily G's. I got a lot of work to do, but it'll slowly get there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got water. I've got water, honey. But my suggestion is if every country would take what is being told to them with a grain of salt, they would find them truth themselves. I don't drink, baby. I don't drink. I don't drink, Gunny. Now, I'll take that back. I will drink a Max Hard lemonade maybe once, twice a year. That's it. But as far as anything else, I don't drink. I smoke like a freight train, but I don't drink. I don't know if he does or not. I'd have to say some of the stuff he's done when he was younger, he had to be tutored. Oh. Or he was just awful full of himself. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know what time it's getting to be. I have no idea how long I've been on here. Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't know that, Daily G's. Thank you for sharing that. It's 7:25 where you're at. Now, I do drink like virgin margaritas and virgin daiquiris. Does that count? Because they don't have alcohol in them. It's 9:26 here, and I've been on over an hour. But me and Kate Bug will buy the daiquiri mix and crush us some ice up, and we'll drink the daiquiri mix without the alcohol. And she thinks she's really doing something if she's having a daiquiri, even though it's a virgin daiquiri. They don't count? Well, stinking on it. Now, I tell you what I'd love to have, and I hadn't had one in probably 15 years. Long Island iced tea. That was my to-go drink when I was young. But Long Island iced tea is probably one of the stoutest drinks you can get. It's got 7 different liquors in it. It will mess you up. Do wait. If you have a drink, it would be. I've never heard of that, Daily. But yeah, I used to love Long Island iced teas, y'all. My gosh. And when they made Long Island iced teas back when I started drinking, they wasn't these little rinky-dink things that you get now. They were quart jars. Dang, they were good. And they were $5 for a quart jar. And now, one of them little bitty pint jars will cost you $10. Daily. Oh my goodness. You're a mess. Oh, I can't handle vodka. I don't like vodka. You did. You made me laugh so hard I got myself a belly roll. It's like my mama when she used to laugh. Her belly would just jiggle like jello, and I got a good old jiggly jello belly roll. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you very much. Daily, you come in here anytime. You're hilarious. Oh my goodness. I can't handle vodka. I never did like the flavor. That's why I drink virgin daiquiris. I do not like the flavor of vodka. Yes. Now my daughter, she loves vodka. I like rum. I don't have it very often. Matter of fact, I probably ain't had no rum in years. But I used to love rum. Ooh, I can't stand vodka. I like moonshine. I ain't had no well, we've got moonshine here, but I ain't drank none in 5 years? No. 4 years? 3 or 4 years? I tell you what, the last time I drunk moonshine, I was at Jane Old Zero's house, and he said, "Here, sis, try this." But that's the last time I drank moonshine, so that'll tell you, my goodness gracious. That's 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, a lot of people can't take it. A lot of people can't stomach moonshine. I love moonshine. Betty, Lady B said, "My gosh," she said, "you drunk that like Kool-Aid." John looked at Lady B and said, "Yeah, she'll be knocked out in about 15 minutes. Shoot, I wouldn't. John was just sitting there shaking his head. And he said, "And you ain't drinking how long?" And I told him, and he said, "Well, honey, you can hold your liquor." I laughed. I told him, I said, back in the day, I could drink an Irishman under the table. Hey, Cheryl. Uh, moonshine is the worst hangovers. I've never had a hangover from moonshine. See, Everclear don't taste anything like moonshine. People say they taste exactly alike. No, they don't. Everclear tastes like what I would think jet fuel would taste like, which is not good. But to know you got good moonshine that won't kill you, you take a spoon, pour a little bit of moonshine in that spoon, you light it on fire. If it burns the prettiest blue flame you ever seen, that's some good quality stuff. But if it has a yellow flame, you better throw it out because that stuff will kill you. Goodness gracious. Oh, I love moonshine. I love moonshine. We've got some in there. I just don't drink it because I can become a drunk very easy. I just rather not deal with the temptation, you know. I don't drink it. Rick drinks it. But Rick's yeah, you'd think I drunk it. Rick's favorite drink is wild turkey, and my gosh, to me that tastes like gut rot. Ugh. Aw, thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, I don't guess I really ever had a problem with it because the day they told me I was pregnant with my son. Love you too, Dee. You take care. The day they told me I was pregnant with my son, I quit drinking and I quit smoking. 10 years later, I started smoking again. And that's been the hardest thing to ever quit. Well, y'all, I'm going to try to see if I can't get me some cotton ball. Huh? You lost me, Nancy? What do you mean cotton ball? I ain't got a cotton ball. Or is that the name of a drink? Look above. Oh, it burned the hurt out. A wooden ball. Oh. Well, I think I'm gonna try to get some sleep there tonight, kids. And I hope Daily G's comes back in. Oh man. I don't know if they were supposed to be a troll, but if they were, they're the funniest troll I ever met, and I want them to stay. Y'all have a blessed night. Remember, y'all, the world's a better place because you're in it, and I do love you. Bye.